Okay, good. Okay, the first question right over here, which of the following is not a common factor of 18 and 30? Yeah, even though you might get this correct, but I just want to talk about what's the concept of common factor. Okay, so let me just grab it here. Okay, I just want to highlight this concept to you once again. All right, so okay, what is the meaning of factor? So let's say if you have like 18 and 30, so the factors for 18 is you start with 1 first, so it's 1 times 18, and 2 times 9, and then 3 times 6. 4, it doesn't work. 5 doesn't work. 6, so it takes time 3. So basically, you don't have to go beyond this, all right? Because you have already found out all the factors of, so the factors of 18 will be 1, 2, 3, 6, 9, and 18. All right, so these are the factors. Okay, so these are the factors of, the factors here, they come from what? They come from here. Okay, so these are the factors of your this 18. All right, so what you need to do is you have to figure out the factors of 30 as well. All right, so very quick one. 4 doesn't work, 5 it works, right? And then after that 6. Okay, so you don't have to go beyond this, so you just pick the one that are common. Okay, so factors of 30, and what you do, so you have 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 10, and then what? 15 and 30. Okay, if you look at this, all right, that means you compare all this. These are factors of 30. So you just compare and pick the common. What's the meaning of common? Common means share, right? 两边都有. All right. So not over here it says not. So the question asks not. So let's find out what is shared first. So one is shared, 2 is shared, 3 is shared, and then the rest. Okay, 6 is also shared. The rest is not shared, right? So you have what? You have 9, 18 here, and then you have what? You have a 5, 10, 15, and 30 here, right? So if you count them, so you count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. All right. So not common, so they have 6 of them, right? Right. So not common, 6 of them. All right. So that is the way to do common factors here. All right. So sometimes they might ask you. So what if they ask you what is the biggest, or they like to call this the highest common factor? Okay. If they ask you for the highest common factor, so what you need to do is you just look at the common factors. So these are the common factors: 1, 2, 3, 6. So among these 4, which one is the highest? 6, right? So that means 6 is the highest common factor between 18 and 30. All right. So yeah, that's the way you do it. All right. Simple. Okay. Next. All right. Which question? So 1 to 6 is fine, right? So we move on to 7 onwards. So MCQs, everything looks fine here, but 14, what's wrong with 14? All right, so it's kind of like messy here, but let me just grab this question. Let me just get this question out. So what it says here is, okay, you have a bus can carry either 40 adults and 85 children. If there are already 24 adults and 13 children in the bus, how many more children can board? Okay, this question is actually quite simple, right? This question is simple, and you can actually do it this way. So a bus can either take 40 adults all 85 children. Do you know what is the first step you need to do, Yunfan?
一个出征等于多2个adult。
Exactly, that's what you need to do. So let's say
但
you
是
have
我除不进去，
pardon?
但是我除不进去。
Oh, it's okay. It's okay. I know one adult it might be like 1.3 children. All right, so it's all right. Just get it into one adult is equivalent to how many children first. But that's the correct approach. So 40A is equal to 85 children. All right. So how do you do it? So you can actually do one adult is actually 85 children divided by 40, right? So just simplify this. Can you help me out? 85 divided by 40. What's the fraction?
2 and 1 out of 8.
2 and 1 out of 8. You mean something like this?
Yes.
Okay. So one adult is 2 and 1/8 children. So now you already have what? There are already 24 adults. So if you already have 24 adults, right? And then you have 13 children, right? Okay, so now what you can do here is you might want to change your 24 adults to how many children? All right, so I think you can get it into a whole number. So 24 times what? Times 2, 1 out of 8. So that will give you how many children? Can you help me out? Is it 48?
24
times 2 and 1 over 8. Is it?
51.
48? Huh?
51.
51. All right. So 24 adults is the equivalent of 51 children. So how many children you have? I mean, how many children you already have in the bus? So you have 51 plus 13, right? So that will give you 64 children. So basically in the bus right now, there are 24 children. The equivalent of 64 children, right? So how many children you can take in the bus? What's the capacity of the bus? 85, right? So you already have 64 children inside. So minus, that will give you 21. So you can take 21 more children. Does it make sense? Can I ask? It cannot be 72. It cannot be 72. All right. Because do you know why it cannot be 72?
Don't know.
Okay. You have some adults already, which is 24 adults, and then you have 13 children. So let's say if you don't have any adults, you already have 13 children in the bus. Okay. The total capacity is 85. Total capacity of the bus is 85. So even without any adults, you can only take in what? You can only take in 72 children. Okay. Now you have some adults. So if you have some adults, right? How can you have 72 children? You can't. Okay. You can have 72 more children to board the bus only when you have 0 adult and 13 children. Am I right? So that's why your this 72 is definitely wrong, right? Okay, so the answer is 21 children. Very simple. All right. Actually, this question is very common. Okay, this question is very common. I can give you another question. Yeah, this question is so common. So there might be questions like, okay, a box, okay, which can contain 12 apples or 48. What is smaller than apples? Can you think of something? Okay, golf balls. All right. You know it's golf balls, right?
知道，但是把苹果和功夫放在一起。
No, I did not say I want to put them together, but I'm just saying a box. So over here, right, the whole concept is not, so the concept here is not like mix apples and golf balls together. No, the concept is this, either the 12 apples or the 48 golf balls, they are telling you the capacity. You know what's the meaning of capacity of the box?
容量
Yes, they are telling you what's the volume, or another way to talk about is volume of the box. All right, that's what the question wants to tell you. Okay, nothing to do whether we mix apples and golf balls together. All right, okay. So now, so the question can be like, okay, I already have like 3 apples and 10 golf balls. I already have like 3 apples and 10 golf balls inside the box. Okay. So now the question is, how many more golf balls I can put in the box? Can you do this question? On the spot, on a piece of paper. All right. Okay. The number is designed by me on the spot, so you might get a decimal number. Okay, but it's fine. Okay, the approach to do this question is more important. All right. So do this on a piece of paper.
Twenty-six.
Right. Again.
26.
26. Okay. Can you tell me 1 apple is equivalent to how many golf balls?
4.
Yes. I shouldn't use P. I don't know why I use P. Right. So now you already have 10 golf balls inside. Right. So 10 golf balls plus the equivalent of golf balls of 3 apples. That will give you what? That will give you 12 here, right? Am I right? So the capacity taken is 24 golf balls, right?
22.
Oh, 22. Yeah, thank you. So it's 22. You just add. Okay, so the rest, okay, is 48 minus 22. That will give you 26. Okay, very good. 26 golf balls. All right. Yeah. So let's move on. Yeah, this is the way to do such question. All right. Next. Okay, over here, what's wrong with this? Least number of such cube that must be added to make the solid into a bigger cube. So the first step you do is you just count how many cubes are here, right? So okay, how do you read this question? You read it either by there is a technique to do this question. Okay, so you either read it by, let's say this is the first level, and then this is the second level, and then of course this is the third level. Okay, this is one way to look at it. That means you look at it from the side. Okay, another way to look at it is you can look at it from the front view. Right, so this is called the first column. Okay, this is the second column, and then this is third column. So it really depends how you look at this. All right, it really depends how you look at this. Okay, so let me just look at it from the front view. This is called the front view, right? So if you look at the front view, you notice that there is 1 cube here and then 2 cube here. Then how many cube for the first column? So you should have like 1 inside and then 2, 3, and then you have 2 here, and then you have 2. So basically you have 1, 2, and then this is 3, 4. Am I right? And then inside, which is hidden, is 5, 6, and 7. So that means you have 7 for the first column. So now the question becomes pretty simple, right? So you need to form a cube. All right, you need to form a cube. So what this means is you have this 1, 2, 3, 4. So that means you should form a 4 by 4 by 4, right? That will give you a 64. Yeah, so that will give you 64. So how many cubes you already have? You have 7, 2, 1. So 7, 2, 1. So it's 11, 10, right? So you already have 10. So you need how many more? Isn't the answer 54? Is the answer 54?
应该是
Then why you circle it?
因为
Or okay, so or what the question wants you to do is okay, yeah, that's the least number because they are glued together. 它们已经连在一起，你不能拆开呀。因为什么呢？ So what's the correct answer?
就是 54。
Okay, then why you circle it?
我算错了。
啊，你算你哪里错？
我要把体积，我把它的体积算成了4乘以4。
Hold on. This is okay.
对，然后刚开始就是我就是没有 time height，然后接下来，然后我第一次算，然后我发现我算到好像减不了，然后我就一直算，直到算到一个可以减，然后有这个选项里的那个数。
Oh, okay. So you are saying your method is not correct, is it?
对。
Or you? Okay, your method is wrong. Okay, because your 4 times 4 equals to 16. This will be the area only. All right. But we are dealing with what? We are dealing with volume here. All right. Okay. Good. So over here it says glue together. You know what's the meaning of glue together, right? So 连在一起. Okay. So 连在一起. So what? Okay. What is the meaning of glue together? That means you cannot rearrange. Okay. You cannot rearrange the small cubes. 就是你不能拆一个出来，就像你不能拆这一块出来，然后丢在这里，或者丢在上面 ，OK？ Because they are already glued together. OK？ Rearrange 就是重排 ，OK？ 你不能重排它们 ，All right？ OK？ Good. Next. Okay, we are done with all the MCQ questions, all right, which is good. Now, 17 over here below shows the angles at X, which is here, right? Which without using a protractor, that means 你不能量 ，OK？ 你不能用那个量角器量 protractor. Draw another angle at X, which is the same size as M. How do you do it?
我觉得
他说 Okay, so first thing first, you need to make use of the opposite angle rule, right? 就是对角相等 Okay, so if you do that, okay, grab it out. Okay, so if this is M, right? So that means this is your M also, right? Okay, then so without using draw another angle at X which is the same size as M. So how are you going to draw an M which is same as this M? So you must draw it here. It says what? You must draw another angle at X. At X. That means you can only draw it within this range. That means from here to here, you need to draw an angle which is, so that means you need to draw a line. You need to draw a line within this range, such that is equivalent to your m. So how do you draw it? All right, how do you draw it?
不知道。
Okay, so okay, this n is definitely wrong because it's not within this range.
因为画的
Okay, so this n here is definitely wrong because it's not within this range. So what they expect you to do is they will expect you to draw something like this, and then this is your m, something like this. All right. Okay, so how do you do it?
不知道。
Okay. So this is your what? Okay. So if you look at this, you can actually insert a few lines. Okay. I think it's better for me to get this question to here, to the PowerPoint, so that I can draw straight line. So first thing first, let me insert a straight line. Okay, if I insert a straight line here, all right, so I can also insert one more straight line here. All right. So what it means is, so your this, I call it 1, this will be 1, right? Right?
对。
This is 2, and then this is 2, right? Am I right?
对。
Then let me see. So is this 90 degree? Can you help me use, okay, don't use your protractor, but can you use your just a ruler to see? Okay, there is a rule, you most likely you have a ruler like this, right? Can you help me check, use this angle and see what is the angle?
那
Is it 90? I mean this entire one, is it 90?
是哎。
是吗？
是。
Okay, if this is 90, right, that means it's pretty simple. All you need to do is you need to get a 90 degree here. And then this will be your M. But you need to draw this, these two lines. Okay? You get my you know how to do it now? So the first step is you need to get a 90 degree out first. Okay? You get a 90 degree out, then after that you get your this. Okay, so first step is this is first step. Get your 90 degree out, and then extend these two lines. Okay, so extend these two lines. So extend this line, so you get your this line and this line. Then after that you can get your M already. Okay. So the question here, right? When they ask you not to use a projector, so not to use a projector. So when they ask you not to use the projector, so what it means is you can't use a projector. Okay, you can't use a projector. Okay, but what you can use your what? You can use your all these angles from your this ruler. So do you know what is the angle here?
Right. Okay.
30. What's the angle here?
Oh, 30.
60. What's the angle here? 90.
90.
Okay, and you also have another set of ruler. I think it most likely looks like this. Okay, so if this is the 90 degree, this will be your 45, and then this will be your 45. So you can actually make use of these two rulers. Hey, I'm sorry, I shouldn't use this color. This color is too bright. Okay? So you can actually make use of these two rulers, and you can actually make use of all the angles here and park it against this. Okay? This M here, right? This M here might be 30 degree. Might be, okay? Might be 30 degree. All right. So next time, during the exam, if you are not allowed to use a protractor, okay, 你不能用一个量角器, so you can actually make use of these two sets of rulers. Okay, they have some angles for you to play with, like the angle 30, 60, 45 to play with. 可以吗? Or even better, you can actually combine your this 30 and your 45, and you also can play with your 75 degree. 你知道怎么弄吗? Just combine these two. 就是 just park your ruler like this. So 这个在这里, and then you park another ruler here. Okay. So this angle will be your 75 degree. All right. So you know how to play with this, all the angles here. Okay. All right. Next. All right. Study the square grid below. So what is point? What is northeast of northeast? So you are right to write down this. You are right to write down this coordinate. Okay. So northeast is here, right? Right. So which one is northeast? So something like this, right? So that means D is northeast of E, right? 是吗? Yeah, northeast. Northeast is here, right? So what you need to do is northeast. Am I right?
Mm.
对吗? B is northeast. B 不是啊 ，B 在这里呢。B is it's not northeast. B is somewhere between. Okay, let's say B is somewhere between. I will say northwest, but not exactly northwest. Between northwest and north. 这里啊。Okay, northwest is here, right? This is northwest. So it's between north. B is between northwest and north of F. Okay. So, but I thought this question is pretty simple. 很简单是吗？为什么还错？
我把 northeast 看成 north 了。
Northeast 看成 northeast 看成 north， 什么东东 ？Northeast. Can you see there are two words here? How can it be north? Okay. North versus northeast. 诶，这两个字差很远的。Come on. Okay. Good. Next. Okay. Okay. Very good. Let me just double check here. This internal. Corresponding. Okay. You don't have to write a corresponding. Is your spelling here is wrong. Okay. Your spelling here is wrong. Corresponding. It should be chorus. Double R. Okay, let me write it better for you. So it's corresponding. Okay. Not your this is cross bonding. Your one is cross bonding. Okay. You see the difference? One is cross, one is chorus. And by the way, they are together. 他们是一起的。你为什么给他一个小空位？ Are you saying that this is one word and this is one word? Right? That means basically you have two words. Okay? 你这个是两个字 two words. 我这个是 one word. So you are supposed to give one word, right? Not two words, right? Alright. 对啊 Okay. So 有 this Okay, don't you can actually also use this short form, CORR dot angle, short form. So internal angle is INT dot angle, and then for the Z is alternate, ALT dot angle. You can actually use short form. Isos triangle is isos dot triangle. It means isosceles. You don't have to spell them all out if you are not confident. 如果你没有自信把它们拼对的话，你可以用 short form. Alright? Okay, next. Okay, 23题 What's wrong with 23? 我也看不到。Okay. Is it because it's too dark here? You can't see it. But I think you can estimate 啦。你可以你懂我意思吗？你可以用一个尺，okay, you can 猜测啦。Because if you can look at this, right? So if this is 1 unit, so what you can do is this is 2, this is 3, 4, 5, 6. So it's 7, 8, 9, and 10. So you can add the scale yourself. So you must be saying this is too dark. You can't see the scale, right? You can actually add the scale yourself. Okay? So over here you can add the scale for yourself. Once you have added the scale, I think you should be able to solve the question. So what's the problem with this question? 什么问题？是你看不到这些吗？还是讲？
我也不知道，我不能看得到。
你看得到吗？
看得到。
那看得到，你这里是错还是什么？为什么 circle？ 为什么 circle？
因为错了。
So 哇，你这个Okay, so are you sure that this is 160? 你确定这个是160吗？这里有几个，我看试一下，我重新尝试把我的这个放进去吧。6、8、10、10。So how many units are here? 这里。
应该是10个的。
10个啊？
对。
如果是10个的话，这里应该就是 so if 10个 so 一个是什么？一个就是20咯。So if you have 200 ml, give you 10 U, right? So 1 U is what? 1 U is 20 milliliter咯, right? So if 1 U is 20 milliliter, so now the question is pretty simple, right? So this is 20, and this is now 20, so therefore you have 160, which is correct. Now, how many units you have here? For the second container B?
10吧。
10. Okay, let's take it as 10. 看一下是不是 10 啊 Yes, it's 10. Okay, I think all of them they have 10, right? 全部都是10个，对吗？
对。
全部都是10个 unit. Because why? Because 我看到是什么？我看到就是他们都是一样的高度。Okay, so 一样的高度代表 every container has 10 units. So over here, this is the A scale. So the B scale is 500 ml is 10 U. So 1 U is 50. So 1 U is 50. So it's 1, 2, 3. So 3 U. So that means you have 250. Correct. So over here, how many? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So 7, right? So C scale is 1 liter. That means 1,000. Right?
4。
没什么。So is 1 U is 100 ml, right? So you have 7 unit here. So you have 3 U here. So 3 U here is what? 3 U is 300 ml. So do you agree this is 300 ml?
Yes.
So if this is 300, then what is it? Then Ali pour some water from A and B into container C without any spilling over. The amount of water left in container A and B is shown. So pretty simple. So over here, what is the final one? So it is 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, so you have 120 left. So that means you pour 40 out from A. Now look at this. So how many you have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So 6 times 50 is 300. So you have 200 left. So compared to the 350, 150 out. So that means the amount of water taken out of this A and B together is 190.
对，也再加上那个300。
Yes.
没有。
Yeah, you have to add because the question asks for what? Amount of water in C in the end, not amount of water into. Okay, it's not into 它不是问多少进去了 C 它不是问这个，它是问最后 C 有多少。Okay, alright. Next. Okay, 24A. What's wrong with 24A? 是第一个吗 ？Net 这里错还是下面错？
应该是 A 错吧？
Okay, if A 错let me take a look at your B. 他说最少okay, 最少。So let me see if your this is correct.
我不确定是不是这个。
Okay, your B is correct. Your B is correct. Okay, your B is correct. Alright. So 等一下，这个 net 这里是你自己画的吗？还是你都没有画到啊？
我自己画。
Okay, shape the face that does not fit. Does not fit. You know what's the meaning of does not fit?
不可以，不能做出来，
就是
就是做不出来。
就是哪一个是多余的？So 这一个是多余的是吗？
对。
如果这个是 okay, so what I'm trying to say is, if you are telling me this one does not fit, right? Then is the answer correct?
No.
错。Okay, let's look at it together. So this one will be your this 这个是你的说这个就是这边咯，对吗？然后这个就是这边咯，这个是折过来说是这边，对吧？然后呢，等一下，这个是3，然后这个是这边咯，是吗？Then 对啊，这个是odd one out 啊。Okay, but something is not quite right with this question. Okay, 我可以看到是什么？我看到就是这个好像有点不是很像一个okay, 你 compare 一下啊，这个1、2、3、4这些看起来都是isosceles triangle，或者一样大，但只有这个好像不是一样大，这个好像小了一点。
有吗？
这个好像是比这些都小。
全都是一样的。
全部是一样啊？
对呀。
如果 OK，if 如果全部是，等一下，我想一下，这个 选上来，连这个，诶，这个 OK 啊。你看 ，if this is your one, right? If this is your one, then this can be your two. 诶
对呀，不好。
OK, this can be your two. 答案是不是这个？
好像不。
诶 if this is your two, this can be your three. Then this is your four 咯 so it means this is your odd one out. You can cut a piece of paper out like this and you can test yourself. Alright? So you go and label. So once you cut this paper out like this, you label it 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then you can see which one is actually the odd one out. 你做了吗？
做了，我做了我那个。
Okay, it's okay. Just go back and cut a piece of paper out, and then you can actually see. All right. Okay. Let's move on. Okay. Alternate angles on a straight line. Very good. So your corresponding is spelling. Your spelling of corresponding is wrong. 这个 you are writing what corresponding. Okay. The rest is okay. Okay. 26 okay. 这个 Then how come there are no statements here at all? 这里 27. 懒惰了是吗？ What are all this?
哪里？啊，忘记写。
What are all this? Okay, so you have to write down all this. Okay. Anyway, you have to write down all this. Okay. Next. 这题讲什么？这题其实也蛮简单的。But it requires you do it like differently. Okay, so the figure appears to make out of 4 identical circles, each with a radius 7. Okay, you have this. Okay. Okay. And you can actually see what? You can actually see that they form what? They form rectangles, right? Okay. Can you see that they form rectangles? And then if they form rectangles, that means what? That means you divide by 2. That's how you do it, no? Okay. So you just have to find out what is this part. How do you find out this part?
Which part?
Yeah, the one in red.
和这个。
Or the one in blue. Because once you can find out the one in blue, so you just times 4, right? You get them, right?
但这跟长方形有什么关系？
什么？再来一次。这个跟长方形有什么关系是吗？
对。
Okay. Yeah, it might not. You might not need to use that. Might not. Okay. But you might. Okay. You might need to use it. 有可能你要用到，有可能你不用用到。OK。有可能用到，有可能不用到。So 你怎么做 ？So it says the area of each shaded， 它都有给你啊，它直接给你。So find the total area of the unshaded。
我就直接剪了。
等一下，他说这有4个，然后找白的，对吗 ？So 如果你要找白的 ，OK， 如果你要找白的，其实就是 你要找白的，就是你先 ，OK。What I can see here is you have this one, and then this is also one. I mean the unshaded, and then this is your two. Okay. So what you need to do is you find out your one, you find out your area of one, region one, and then you times two, and you find out your region two, and you times two. Then you combine these two together, you will get your total area of unshaded parts. Am I right? So how do you get one? 你怎么拿一 ？One is region one is pretty simple. It's just one circle. So what is one circle? One circle is how much? Okay, one circle is pi r square, right? So which is
Yeah,
pi 49. It's 49 pi, right? Am I right?
22.
你不可以减，你知道为什么你不可以减吗 ？Because 你减的话，因为他们有 overlap 就是他们有重叠。你重叠的话，你这样子减，你就忽略了重叠。So that's why 我会建议你用这个方法。Find out what is R1 times 2. So first thing first, R1 times 2. R1 is 49 pi minus what? Minus 60. 因为它有两个啊，是吗？So 49 pi minus 60. 来，帮我找到答案。说这是多少？49 pi minus 60. Pi is 22 over 7.
7486.
7,
4,
4,
8.
8. 没有啦，没有这么大啦。49 times 22 over 7 minus 60.
49 times 49 times 我用的是 22 out of 7.
It's okay. Yeah. Just find this first.
94.
This is 94. Yep.
Yeah.
Okay. So this is 94. Then my times 2. So it's 188, right?
Yes.
So now you proceed to do for the R2. R2 is what? R2 you just need to minus one of them. So R2 is 49 pi minus 30.
One, 2, 4.
You mean times 2 is 124?
No, 248 times 2,
Okay, so 248. So you just add these two up. 248. Just add these two up. All right. 你这样子减，你是忽略了他们 overlap。OK。All right. So just make use of this. Just add these two up. OK。可以吗？Okay. Next. Over here, top view. Top view. 对咯，数咯。等一下，它这里有点暗了，也是很难看。So what I can see from this question is, so most likely you have 1, 2, 3. Then what?
这个道题它刚开始的时候，我还没有做的时候，它就已经把那些面都给我画出来。
它都画出来了，所以你不用做。
对。
OK。
对。
OK。Then just ignore this. Okay. 30. 这题又怎么错了 ？So average savings of a group of boys and girls is 245. Then there is equal number of boys. 诶，这个 question 好像有做过嘞，类似的。So let me just get it out. So when you do with average savings, I think it's good that you use the table method. Okay. So just get it out first. You might not need to use table, but I think I just get it out first. So this is savings per person. So there's number of person. So this is total savings, right? So it says the average savings of group boys and girls is 245. So 245, 245, and then you have this same number of person, right? So let's say this is boy, this is girl, so you have X and X. Am I right? Then the average savings of the boys is 300. So I can actually take this as 300. So the girls, I'm not sure. Okay, but the total here is 300x. Then over here is, okay, let's say this is your, this is, don't know, but you need to find, right? So let's say this is, let me change this to y, okay? So you have x and y, x times y, okay? And then what it says the average savings of group boys and girls is 245. So that means you can actually find out what's your y already, okay? Because 245, you times the 2x. That will be the total savings for boys and girls. So you get what? Can you help me out? 这是490x, right? Here. Is it 490? Two four five times 2. Is it 490?
Yes.
Okay. So these are the, 490x is the total savings. So 490x minus your 300x, you are only left with 190x, right? So 190x, you divide by your x. So that means girls savings is 190. Am I right? Okay, so now the question is, each boy saves more than each girl. 对吗？对 ，right？ 那为什么你这里有个 cross 呢？
它是 average 还是每一个
？So over here, so this is saving each person, right?
我以为可能有
each boy.
女生起难度。
Okay, so can I ask you, what is the saving per each boy? It's 300, right? It's 300, right? 是吗？
但这是一个平均的，有的可能会比它少。
Okay, yeah, maybe. So that means you are saying, let me see. Okay, you are saying that, okay, boy 1 maybe it's $1, then boy 2 maybe it's 1,000, and then boy 3 is like 500, something like that, right? You are saying that, right? Okay. Yep, might be, but the question here is very I will say the question is very very tricky. Okay. Because savings each boy is 300. Okay. Okay. Yep. Okay. So that is one thing you need to take note. All right. Okay. Okay. We take a brief break. We come back. We'll move on to the next paper. All right.
Okay.
Let's take a brief break. Okay, I will mute my audio and stop my video first. All right. Yeah, hello, I'm back. Hello. You need to switch on your mic.
我
Are you there?
看到了，
看到了吗？
看到了。
Okay, good. So, yep, let's continue. Over here, what's wrong with this question? 你看屏幕就 OK 了吗？整个 question 就在屏幕。
是，我不确定。
哦，不确定答案还是怎样？还是这个方法？
因为普通的题都要做好多步，然后这道题就只做一步。
哦 ，one step 啊，你的意思是说？
对。
哦 ，OK。So first thing first, you have 60, 60, 60, yes. AFD, where's AFD? AFD, let me see. AFD, let me use a different color. AFD is AFD, which is here, right? Yeah, you're right. It's here. So this is 45, correct? This is 45. Then this is 30, correct? OK 啊，可以啊。OK, good. But over here, please take note. We are talking about angle here, so you might need to write more things. Okay, don't miss all this. Huh? Okay, next. Yeah, unit. It's important to write down the unit. Let me see. Question. What's this? Should write number at the bottom of the graph. 什么意思啊？他说放这个在下面啊。明凡，这是什么意思？那我写的
对，写或者是写在哪都应该可以吧。然后这个图也是我画的，
再来一次，没有听到，不好意思。
我觉得那个数字写在哪里都没有关系吧。
But OK one，我建议你啦，我建议你写东西哈 ，OK，其实有一点点的关系 ，OK， 我告诉你为什么，其实也是没有关系，但是严格来说有一点关系。举个例子，如果你用铅笔写的话，你写在哪里都没关系，因为你可以擦掉。但是呢，如果你用笔写呢，你写在这里，举个例子，你写在这里，万一你错了，错的话，你不能把它改，对不对？然后你又去涂，你涂了，等一下你涂，那你这整个问题就被你搞砸了，然后你再去分析，你又不能再分析了，懂我意思？你懂我意思吗？就好像举个例子，你这题 angle， 如果你真的搞砸的话 ，OK， so 这个很重要，其实你如果要 OK， 你这个 working， 这个叫 working， 你必须用 pen。OK， 但是你写在里面的这个帮助你的，你不要用 pen， 你要用 pencil， 因为万一如果你这里出了什么错的话，你用 pencil 你还可以擦掉。如果你这里用 pen， 你出错，举个例子，你这里50，然后你这里是40，然后你等一下觉得something is not right，and then you want to correct it， 你这个就被你搞砸了。你搞砸了之后，你再看回去你就很难。所以有时候为什么说我会说我想看那个新的 question， 就是有时候我看你的整个这个 question， 有时候我也会被你的一些 你一些那些underline 那些画的东西弄乱，所以我会说哦，我要看一个新的 question。OK，so 记住，以后你要写什么东西帮助你的，用 pencil。OK，so 这个 question，OK，如果你要写在上面或者下面，it's okay，but 用 pencil， 这些都是帮助你嘛。OK， 这些数字都是帮助你的。All right。So question 有错吗？
其实这道题他让我画 volleyball， 然后那个图本来就给我 volleyball 了。
他给你画了。
对。
OK， 他画的正确吗？
应该是对的吧？要48，他画的。
OK， 如果正确的话，您 just leave it 了。OK，good。But 记住，以后你帮助你这些数字just write it in pencil。OK，the working must be in pen. The rest is pencil. Alright. Okay, 7。OK， 像这一题，然后我就会觉得有点乱了，因为你 underline， 所以我会，你懂我意思吗？如果你用 pencil 的话，你还可以擦掉，但你用 pen。Okay, let me just get this question out. Let me take a look at it. Okay, Alice and Peggy went shopping together with a total sum 105.5. Okay, can you see that they also write in 2 decimal places? Okay, so please remember 2 decimal places. And then the ratio of the amount of money Peggy spent to the amount Alice spent was 2:3. So that means this is correct. The amount of money Peggy had left was 9 more than what she had spent. Okay, so you can basically use what? You can basically use this branch method, correct? So let's say Peggy is P. So this A is 105.5 minus P, right? All right. Then now, Peggy spent the amount Alice spent was 2U to 3U. Okay, so the amount of money Peggy left was 9 more than what she had spent. Alice had half as much money left as Peggy. So how much? All right. So let's say if this is your 2U spent, this is okay. Let me see. This is 2U. All right. So now, what is left is P minus 2U. And over here is 105.5 minus U, minus P, minus 3U. So this is left. So now you can form equation. So the amount of money Peggy left was $9 more than what she had spent. Or simply you can actually find out this P minus 2U, $9 more, left is $9 more than she spent. So that means this P minus 2U is $9 more. So that means you minus 9, that will give you 2U. Right?
所以我把 minus 9写成 plus 9。
Oh, okay. So how do you avoid making such a mistake? Very simple. Left is more than spent, right? So when you have left is more than spent, you know that this P minus 2U has to be bigger. It must be bigger than the 2U. So when it's bigger, right, you cannot minus 9 already. So you must, you cannot plus 9, you must minus 9. Right? So that's how you can avoid, okay? That's how you can avoid making such a mistake. All right? So, all right, so that's the way to do this question. And then I'm not going to go through over here. All right? Next. Next question. Okay, what's wrong with 8B? Anything wrong with 8B? A B 有错吗？还是没有错？
没有用红线画，应该是我画的吧？
所以你想问就是题目已经早就画给你还是怎样？
题目早就画给我了，但是我好像不记得我画过。
So
想想，
okay, but anyway, it's okay. So how do you do this question if you are asked to check whether this is correct or not? First thing first, this must be 90 degrees. Okay, you can use your ruler.
哦，
Yes.
我好像想起来，就是说，因为他不是说 BC 要等于 CE 吗？
Yeah. VC
然
must
后
be equal to CE. Yeah.
我不知道要怎么量，就是我画出来都不知道。
哦，怎么量啊？很容易啊，很容易啊。你用这个来量哦。So this one is given by what? Is given by 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6U here, and then another 3U. So basically, okay, basically your this BC right is given by 3U and 6U. Okay, so what you need to do is, do you have a 3U here? Yes, you have 3U here. Do you have 6U here? Yes, you also have 6U here. So that means your this they are equal. Okay, make sense?
嗯
So that's how you measure this. So this CE is given by 3U and 6U.
嗯
Okay, this is something to do with the Pythagoras theorem. Can you still remember the Pythagoras theorem? A square, so it must be right angle triangle. A square plus B square is equal to C square. So over here, your CE is given by 3U square plus 6U square. 对吗？Okay, so you need to have another 3U and 6U in order to have BC is equal to C. Okay. Okay. Next. All right. Question 9. Okay. Everything is good here. Question 11. Question 11. Not sure or 错还是什么？
那是
你的答案对吗？
应该是吧？他没有画圈。
哦，所以是对。人为什么 not sure 呢？你对了，人 not sure。你 not sure 你的解题的方法吗？还是这样？对啊，你的解题方法是 OK 啊。
哦。
OK。Okay, question 12 over here. Okay, 40% X. Okay, all right. This is good. Then over here, 13. Let's look at 14. So what's wrong with 14? Distance. Okay, so in order to do 14, speed is equal to distance divided by time, right? So write down the formula. So Alan took part in a charity race which started at 8 a.m. Alan's speed was 60 meter per minute slower than Benny's speed. So Alan's speed, and then what's that? So let's say Alan's speed is Alan A. So slower, so must A plus 60 meter per minute. I'm sorry. This will be a Benny's speed. So both boys did not change their speed throughout the race. So when Benny completed the race at 8:40, so that means how long? So A and B. So Benny completed the race at 8:40. So that means Benny's speed, right, times how many minutes? 40 minutes, right? That will be the total distance. So what is the total distance? So it's 40A plus 2400, right? So this will be the total distance. So Alan only covered 3/5 of the distance, right? So this is the total distance, and A times 40 minutes. So this is 40A. So 40A is what? 40A is just 3/5 of the distance. Okay. Therefore, then you can actually find out what's the total distance, right? So 40A, so this is 3/5 of D is equal to 40A. So D is equal to 40A times 1205. So that will give you 200A over 3. So this is equal to your this. Then you can find out your A already, right? Which is your Allen speed. Okay? Can you do it now?
Okay.
On a piece of paper? Yeah. Kaya ma? So what's A? Or what's Allen's speed? 这么久啊？可以吗？要不然
90
Alan speed is 90 or what?
A 是90，
Oh, you mean the total distance is 90 meters?
不是 Alan 的 speed。
So it's Alan's speed is 90 meter per minute. So what is the total distance then?
90 times 40. $6,000.
Okay, good. Okay, so your answer is correct, but 你这里错是因为they ask for Alan. Okay, you use 6,000, that's the total distance. So you divide by 40, you are actually finding what? You are finding what? This is actually Penny's speed. You are actually given Penny's speed, but question asking for Alan's speed. Okay, so 你答题错了。I mean 答非所问。You did not answer the question. Okay, yeah, let's move on. 你的这个方法是 OK 的，把你答非所问的啊。还是有一个问题，你的这个 statement 写的太大了。我上次已经跟你讲了，其实你的 statement 其实可以写小一点。So let x be the total.
没有很多位置。
Okay, yep. This question, it happens that you only need just 1 and 2 steps you can finish. Alright. So what if你这里I don't want. What if you make a mistake here? Let's say, okay, you make a mistake somewhere here, let's say. So what you need to do is you have to cross all this out. Then you only have what? You only have this much of space left for you to do your correction, which is not enough. 不够，对吗？So once again, please practice this habit of, you can just write the statement smaller, okay? You don't have to write your statement this big. You can write always write something small at the beginning, okay? Always write something small at the beginning. Okay, it should be legible. 就是不要 not too small, okay? Small and legible， 就是小但是能看得到。你不要等一下写的哇，这个太小了，好像蚂蚁一样。Okay, so small and legible. Okay, then you can write bigger later on. Okay, next. Okay, question 15. What's wrong with 15? Okay, pretty complicated. Question 15, Jason bought some bookmarks and gave half of them to Kevin, and then bought some stickers and gave half of them to Jason. Then Jason gave oh, okay, so basically it's just a very complicated question, but Jason, bookmark. So start with B, and then half B, gave. Gave to who? Gave to Kelvin. So half B left.
Half B?
Yeah, bookmark.
Oh.
Okay. And then Jason also have stickers, I guess. So Kevin bought some. So Kevin stickers. Bought some stickers. So half stickers to Jason. So half left. So this one, J stickers. So you receive, right? So half S from Kevin. So half S left for Jason, right? And then Kevin's bookmark, you receive, right? So half left. All right, now Jason gave 7 bookmarks to his sister. So whatever left, Jason gives 7 bookmarks to sister. So left is half B minus 7. Am I right? For Jason. And found that he had 1/9 as many bookmarks as stickers left. So that means half B minus 7, 1/9 as many bookmarks as stickers left. So sticker 比较多还是 so this is bookmark 比较多还是 sticker 比较多？
他好像还给了别人7个。
Yeah, 给7个 no. So what I'm saying is, it's okay. So now he had 1/9 as many bookmarks, so it's as sticker left. So which one is 1 unit? Which one is 9 unit? Bookmark is 1 unit. Sticker is 9 unit.
1 unit.
Right? So therefore, your this bookmark, right, left, which is, okay, this is bookmark left, right, for Jason. So he had 1/9 as many bookmarks. So that means your this bookmark left is equal to 1/9 stickers, which is half S. Am I right? Okay, so done. So you can actually simplify your this. So how do you simplify? So this is right hand side is 1/9 times half, which is 1/18S. So you simplify it further. Okay. So this is 1/18S. Okay, how do you simplify this further? 你懂这个怎么可以再简化吗？ Because can you see this is fraction, this is fraction, this is also fraction.
对呀。
So what do you do? Yeah, fraction and fraction.
Yeah.
So if you have fraction and fraction, right, what you need to do is you times 18. You times 18 here.
就是这样就会变成整数。
Yeah, yes, make it whole number. So, okay, do you know why I can times 18 here and do you know why I can times 18 here and times 18 here? Because if you times 18 on the left and you times 18 on the right, so that means you balance the equation. Okay? So you don't, okay, if you times 18 on the left and you times 18 on the right, that means you did not change the equation. Okay? So once you times 18, then you get what? You get 9b. So 18 times 7, what is 18 times 7? Can you help me out? 18 times 7?
times 7. 126.
So it's 126, and then you have S. Okay, so this will be a whole number equation. It's better to deal with whole number equation. Now, Kevin gave 12 stickers to his younger brother. So sticker, so from here, so I can actually make it smaller. So you gave 12 away. So left half S minus 12. Right? Now, found that he had 1/6 as many bookmarks. So you form another equation. So this many bookmarks is half B is equal to 1/6 stickers, which is half S minus 12, right? So continue to simplify. So you times 12 on both sides. So you have 6B left on the left. So you have S minus 24. So all right. Then you just have to solve. Okay. In fact, it's pretty simple. Over here, can you see that your S is equal to 24 plus 6B? S minus 24 is 6B. So S is equal to 24 minus. So can you see here? 6B is equal to S minus 24. So S is equal to 24 plus 6B, right? So 24 plus 6B is equal to S. So 24 plus 6B. Can you solve this? Can you solve this 呢 ？For me， 来帮我解决这个问题。The one highlighted in yellow. Okay, find out what's your B. This one.
$50.
50.
Yes.
Okay. So how many stickers did Kelvin have in the end? So that means I have 50 here. All right. So once you have this, and then how many bookmarks did Jason have? So I have answered B already, 50. So how many stickers did Kelvin have in the end? Kelvin stickers, that means here, right? Kelvin sticker at the end is here, right? First question, right? So Kelvin sticker left is half S minus 12. So 50 is your B, so that means this is your B. So this will give you 300, so this will give 304. So that means half times 304 minus 12. So that will be the answer for A. Can you help me out? Half times 304 minus 12.
140.
So it's 140. All right, then this will be 50. Okay, so far so good. All right, so let me see your answer. Okay. In fact, right, once you get to this kind of like 24 over 53, right, I think somehow you know that you have made a mistake already. That's the reason why. Okay, this is a very good question. So you have written this much, you have written so much, right? And then you realize, oh my God, I'm wrong. So what you need to do, you are going to cancel this, right? Okay. So if you are going to cancel this, you don't have enough space anymore. Am I right? So you only have this much of space, right? No. Okay. That's the reason why. I ask you. First thing first, try to minimize this space usage. Okay. Let's say if you do this question, right, try to minimize it until, let's say you just need to use this part. If anything goes wrong, you can still use this part. But now you have no more space. Okay. So space management, okay, 空间的利用很重要。Because 在考试里面，你不能说老师给我另外一个卷子，没有这个事情，可以吗？Okay, so next. OK， 先看17题，来先看17题。Same thing. You have used too much space, and then you make a mistake, and then you have no more space. Okay. So the more you need to write, the statement smaller. Okay. So this question, yes, it's good to use each number total. Okay. But over here, right, the each here is not each, it's one set. 这是 one set. One set 就是5个4块. So now I need to make one more column. Okay. So over here I will write what? Over here I will write price per set. 所以一套多少钱? So this is number of sets. 所以几套. Okay. Then over here will be total price. Okay. So 在这里呢，我还可以加多一个，就是什么？这个就是 number per set. Per set. 就是一套里面有几个。Okay. So please differentiate this. This is number per set. This is number of set. What is the difference between these two? 这两个有什么区别吗
有
啊，一个是有几个 set， 一个是一个 set 里面有几个。Okay, so different. Okay, now price per set. So this is lollipop. This is candy. Okay, price per set for lollipop is $4, right? And then over here is $5. Okay, so the number per set is what? This is one set is 5. This one set is 8.
8.
Okay, now it says if Govin uses 2/5 of his allowance to buy only lollipops or candies, okay, he will be able to buy 98 more candies than lollipops. Okay, so start with what? Start with a branch method first. Start with branch. Okay, so Govin, let's say Govin start with G amount of money, and then if he used 2/5 G, okay, so left 3/5 G, so used left, and he will be able to buy 98 more candies and lollipop. So that means the total price is, that means the total money for is 2/5 G. Okay, so the total for lollipop is 2/5 G, and the total for candy is also 2/5 G. And then now the number of set is what? Number of set is 2/5 G divided by 4, right? Then the number of sets for lollipop is 2/5 G divided by 5, right? So now what you do is 2/5 G divided by 4 is equal to 2/20 G, which is 1/10 G. Do you know how I get this?
除以2
Times.
上面和下面都除以2
Yes. Okay, so that means your this one is simplified into 110 G. And similarly for below, you times 1/5, so it's 2/25 G. So you simplify this into 2/15 G. Okay, now the question is very simple already. Okay, so you can find out how many lollipops you have. How do you find how many lollipops you have? You take this 110 G, you times 5, because one set is 5, right? So this is the total number of lollipop, which is, am I right? Okay. 110 G times 5 is 1/2 G, right? 5/10. 是吗？
Times 5. 为什么要 times 5?
One set is, I mean, you have this 1/10 G set. One set is 5.
对。
So you have 1/2 G
一共
lollipop, right?
多少个 lollipops?
So 1/2 G is lollipop. Then now you need to find your candy, which is 2/25 times 8. So this will give you 16/25 G. So this will be your candy, this will be your lollipop. Then now it says 98 more candy. So 哪一个比较多 ？Candy 比 lollipop 多，对不对？ So that means your 16/25 G minus 98, that will give you your 1/2 G. So can you find out what's your G now? I think you can, right? Right? 帮我一下。So find out what's the value of G.好了吗？你可以用 calculator。
等一下。 G equal to 700.
700. Okay, so it seems to me you take a bit you take a bit of time. So if I give you this equation, right? Okay, I'm just showing you how I can do it pretty fast. What you need to do is you just take this minus half. Use your calculator. So and then you 98 divide by this. So that's why I don't know why you have taken a bit of time. Okay, what you need to do, because you have a calculator, right? You just have to take 98 divide by the answer of this. So it should be pretty fast if you are using a calculator. Okay, so the answer is, I'm sorry, what's the answer?
700.
$700. So now, how many candies will Govin be able to buy with 2/5? Okay, so you just 2/5, so it means this. Okay, so 2/5 of G is 2/5 of, so it's is it 280? So 280 you divide by over here. So basically you are asked to find 225 G times 8. That will be the number of candies. Okay, can you help me out? Can you help me out?
Two. 125. 2 out of 25.
Yep, 2 out of 25.
448.
448. So it's 448 candies. And then how much Govin's allowance is 700. So you answer 2 questions. Okay. Hey, by the way, this question is very common. 这个 question is common and popular. Okay, 很受欢迎. So the technique to do this question is, remember, add one more column here. 加多一个 column. Okay. Alright, next. Okay, 这题是看不懂还是看不到还是怎样子？
看不懂。
看不懂，这题应该蛮简单的。Okay, so the figure below is made up of semicircle. The question asks, find the area of the shaded part. 哎，这题很简单啊。So let's say if you take this out, okay, then what do you have? 所以你要找就是这个咯。So all you need to do is you just need to find out the unshaded. How do you find unshaded? 这个很容易找啊，这个就是 square minus the quadrant, right?
那个 quadrant 对。
so 你剩下就是找这个是吗？这边是吗？这个有吗？有这两个线的吗？有还是没有？有啊。
有。对。
Okay, so how do you find this small part?
不知道。你这个扩是几呢
How do you find the small part? So the small part here,
不知道哎。
make up of a semicircle, 2 small quadrants. So let me see, make up of a semicircle, which is, this is a semicircle. Okay. 2 here, semicircle. And then 2 small quadrants. 这个咯，这个是 quadrant. Okay, 这是 quadrant. Okay. 我不懂这个黑色有没有包括啦。I think 这个黑色也是包括在里面。So the question is this: you don't have to find us. You don't.
它说是一个半圆。
一个半圆呢？这个就是一个半圆呢，黑色。sorry. Let me use a different color. So 一个半圆 然后2个 small quadrant 是吗 ？So 2个 small quadrant means what？ 这个咯，这个才是 quadrant 呢。So quadrant 代表这个也包括，你不包括这个就不是 quadrant 了。Okay? So that means you don't have to. I don't think you need to find out this small part. 好啊，你不用找那个 because quadrant means it must cover this small part. So 可能这个题目出的不是很好，没有把这个也涂上，你懂我意思吗？所以代表这个题应该是涂上的，这个是 so supposed to be shaded, you know. So it means you are asked to find the shaded part like this, okay? OK 很好。OK OK IQ IQ, so you are supposed to do IQ 4, right?
对。
OK 这题
Test one。
什么东西？再来。
但它最上写的是 Test one。
Don't care. You don't care about whether it's test 1 or test 2. You don't care about this word. So it means I put like IQ 4. That means you are supposed to do IQ 4. 1 and 2 out. Okay, 英文的 out. So question 3. Yes. What's the answer for question 3?
6。
为什么呢
7、8、56、6、8、48、4、9、30。
OK 不错。So 这一次很明显的代表你终于懂得怎么看了。OK， 你还记得上次你不会看吗？
记得。
So 这一次你就会看了。So 你可以同时这样子看，有没有一个 pattern， 对吗？或者这样子看有没有 pattern？OK， 如果这样子都没有 pattern 的话，so 你应该怎么看？就是对着。So you can see that this times this give you 58, right? So this times this give you 48. So this times this give you 36. OK? OK. So 给你一个这样子的一个pie chart. This is called pie chart. So what you can do is you can look at it either vertically, horizontally, or diagonally. This is called diagonal. Okay, chart. Okay, this is horizontal. So this is vertical. Okay, very good. Next， 下一题第4题不用又是英文。为什么出这么多英文题？ OK， 第5题。Why 啊？
因为就是他们如果同一个位置上面，然后那个点都是白色的话，它就会消失。如果有两个白的，一个黑的就是白的，两个黑的，一个就是黑的。
很好。So this is called combine, disappear, combine. OK, very good. 继续。第6题 ，What word in bracket mean the same as the word in capitals? Forte, you know the meaning of forte? 为什么为什么我也是第6题也是叫你做呢？是因为我觉得第6题是蛮 common 的。这个 forte 的意思就是 talent。OK, so 学一下英文也好。So question 6, the answer is talent. Okay, the meaning of forte is talent. Okay, so what is your forte? 你懂什么是 talent 吗？
不知道。
talent 都不知道啊。OK, talent 就是你有什么才华。So what is your forte? 你有什么 forte? What's your forte? Just tell me one. 其中一个。
不知道。
Okay, I tell you one. One of my forte is sleep. 我一个才华就是睡觉。你呢？
我也是。
你不能跟我一样。另外一个。我知道了，潜水，就是上课潜水。我现在都看不到你的脸。 Okay, that's one of your forte. Okay, now what number comes next in this sequence? Question 7. 怎么看
29吧，不是很确定。
？So what's your answer?
29，
29, right? 为什么 ？Why?
我也不是很确定。
这是7，然后这个是5，然后呢，这边呢9，然后这个7，你是这样看的吗？还是你是怎样看的
25到27是加2，32到36是加4。
？So are you
我是
saying
可
this? Are you saying
对
this?
对，然后这样不是很靠谱，是不确定。
这个好像有点勉强哦，
对，
是吗？So 如果这么勉强的话，你觉得你是对的吗？
我觉得不对。
对咯，因为有点太勉强了。OK， 这个OK，So，这个是25跟32，它们差距是7是吗？这个跟这个 ，OK， 它们的 difference 是多少？它们的 difference 是5，是吗？然后这个跟这个，它的 difference 是9是吗？OK，So can you see that 这个7是怎么来的？这个7就是这个2加5咯。
2加5。
OK， 然后这个5又是怎么来的？这个5就是3加2咯。然后这个9怎么来的
2加7。
2加7咯。So， 然后给第一个是7加，这个是减，然后这个是加，所以这边应该是减吗？所以你应该减什么？减3加6咯。
09。
So 9， so 这个就是27了。So the next number is 7。OK？ Next。这个不要了，第8题不用。OK， 英文。OK， 第9题。So what's the average speed? Do you know? OK， 你知道怎么找 average speed 吗？
不知道，因为他只告诉我所有的 speed， 没有告诉我 time 还有 distance。
It's the same distance。他是 OK， 他说第一次他是40，然后回来他是去，然后回来是60。So you have to take total distance. Okay, total distance divided by total time. That will give you the average speed. So the total distance in this case is what? 2x, right?
对。那 time 呢
？The time is given by so the time for the first journey is x divided by 40, right? And then the time taken for the return journey is x divided by 60, right? So the total time is 这两个加起来咯。OK， or you want to make it simpler？ 如果你要把它更简单一点的话，你可以直接就是当它的 total distance 是什么？120咯，就简化了很多了。120 ，so 如果整个 total distance 是120，so 第一次他用了3个小时哦，然后回来用了2个小时咯。So 这里用了3个小时，这里用了2个小时，总共就5个小时。So total distance 是总共是120加120是240哦，对吧？So 240除以5等于多少 啊，240除以5而已啊。How come you take so long？答案48。
可是它不是120啊。
你不是120，我可以当它是120啊。我 OK，我 OK，我为什么选120呢？因为120呢，让我这个好找一点。我也可以当100啊，我也可以当它150啊。你懂我意思吗？我也可以当它是230，我也可以当它是110.1啊，把110.1啊，it makes my calculation here very difficult， 你知道吗？So that's why I choose 120。OK？OK，all right，so 答案是48。Next， 第10题不用了，英文。OK， 11题不用，12题不用。OK，comparison 13，收13题，答案 F 为什么？
因为它往这块转，
转然后呢？
然后呢转了之后它的颜色都是相反的，就比如说眼线是黑，它就现在就是这18。
等一下啊。So first thing first，你的意思是说，这个本来是这样子的，对不对？它现在呢突然变成竖着，就代表它是它的形状是转了。我先不要讲颜色，它的形状呢，它的形状应该是倒反90 degree，right？
对。
所以这个必须是站起来，所以它站起来是怎样站？就是这样子咯。应该是这样子，所以哪一个吻合是这里？
还有第 A。
OK，so 你看到什么？这个黑点现在变成白点，so that means 我的黑点必须变成白点。OK， 对。然后黑的必须变成白的，那就应该是 A 咯。It should be A, right？
对。
It should be A, not F. OK, next. 14题，哇，这题读都读得乱掉了。OK，Can you make the necessary correction？ 他说哪里错了？
不知道。
The following is an anti-magic square where none of the horizontal line total 34。然后 it is possible, however, by moving 他说什么呢？他说你怎么移动它，然后不管它是横着，然后竖着都拿到34这样子。还有这样子也是32啊34 ，I'm sorry， 你懂我意思吗？他说你要挪动几个啊？4个，挪动4个 number， 然后它就变成34。OK， 他说挪动哪几个？OK， 这题当然有点难了。好 ，OK，so 我觉得你们的题目应该是不会给到你这么多个了，它最多给你这个九方格就 OK 了。好，OK，so 这题太复杂了。OK，let's not talk about this. 16 question 16。
我觉得是15，但不确定。15。
这题就这样子咯。So can you see that 2乘9 18加6，7乘9等于多少？63。然后45加6，说是51。OK。
51。
OK。16 17 no need. Replace the question mark. So what should replace the question mark?
我不会。
啊，这题是0了 ，because
0
yes。OK，
也可以吧。
因为这个7加9等于说16，然后10加6也是16，so same thing 等于8，然后这个等于4，然后这个等于12。This is one way to look at it， 这是其中一个看的方法。sorry， 看到了吗？ OK， 这是其中一个看法了哈。Oh, that's it. OK. So 如果你对这个对这个 IQ question 还有一点疑问的话，当然你可以再重复的看这个 recorded video 啦。Alright. OK. So OK. See you next time. 还有什么问题吗？
没有。
OK. So I will see you next time. Just do one paper plus IQ 5. OK. OK. So bye bye for now. Bye bye.